In the last episode, we found ourselves in a broken down castle after peeking through a curtain in a hidden path to the north. While the rest of the leftovers inspected the many doors inside, I took to the air as a cardinal, a bird that Trog taught me about. Flying through the rooms as Archie unlocked them, I practiced my moves, ready to take down any goblins that approach. After hearing arguing through a locked door, we were able to enter after the kids set a fire through the keyhole. Inside were a large wolf, a fat goblin that looked like Frederick, and an elf woman who looked to be born by moonlight. Doing my best to avoid the wolf, I tried but failed to charm the woman with song as I flew above the goblin. Dropping my form, I fell from the sky, closing my eyes as if I was jumping from the cliffs of Falsterson, picturing the creeks that I usually land in. It did not work. Instead, I landed on my stomach as the group kept their heat up. I needed to pull the rage towards me. Using my last shape, I transformed into a giant toad, grabbing the goblin with my tongue as I had seen the frog do in Stillwell. Unable to swallow the monster whole, I lost my appetite as I saw the elf woman on the other side of the room become the kid himself. The hat, the height, the uneven face. She transformed into him in an instant. Catching myself off guard, the goblin slashed at me twice as I lost my focus. Catching him once with my flame blade, he laughed as he got me. Within a second, I noticed the blood that had painted the stained wood as I fell forward. I'm not sure if it was seconds, minutes, hours, but they brought me back. Thankfully, they were able to bring back a dwarf man as well, a hidden figure I missed when first entering the room. Staring at the body of the goblin and what remains of the elf woman, I start healing what I can, ready to rid whatever remains in the rest of this nightmare. And I will cast Healing Word on myself and anyone else that needs it at this point.
What are you at?
The guy with the uneven face. I'm at 13.
Because I'm up to half health now, so.
All right.
I am at about a third. I'm less than a third.
I'll cast it 3 times, once on myself and twice on the other two. And that's 1d4 plus... I can't remember what my spell save is. Plus 6. 1d4
You should
plus
also
6.
roll one, I think, since you're casting the spell. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Did I hear plus 6?
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
fucking brutal.
There's my 6. 4.
What is that? A first level spell?
Yeah, first level spell.
Dope.
But that's really only that's like the biggest one I have so far.
Really the only healing... Like, druids are kind of... You can build them to be healers. I don't know what I did with... fucking... Felix's character sheet.
Didn't you have that little healing spirit?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Wither and Bloom, and then Healing Spirit.
Yeah, Withering Bloom, that's a good one.
That's not bad, yeah. This one does the most, though. So I heal 8 points. Andrew gets 10.
Very nice.
Kid, and Archie gets 9.
Dope. Thanks, Brody.
I'm at about half health.
That brought me up good.
13.
Hey, Trog, how are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good over here. I mean, you know, that guy, he got me a little bit, but he healed up, you know.
Right. Yeah, I'm fucking pretty glad that you guys are here, or I'd be fucked. Maybe I should reevaluate my life.
At this point, the dwarf who you revived is sort of leaning against the wall. He hasn't really stood up yet, with his eyes closed, sort of just like breathing heavily.
Are you the brother we're looking for? Gundren?
Who are you? Yeah. My name's Gundren.
Well,
Ask you,
all right,
what's going on here?
Well, it appears you got yourself fucking kidnapped, and your little brother, I never found the semantics of your family. asked us to fucking save your life. Your buddy's still
Oh
alive.
there, brother. Who, Sildar?
Sure.
That's right.
Yeah, that
Oh.
guy.
Well, thank God for that. I thought they would have killed him already.
Right, well,
Surprised they didn't kill me yet.
well, we fucking rescued him probably what did we decide? It's been a week since
That week, yeah.
Right, well, we got him about a week ago. You were a little bit hard to fucking track down there, sir.
Yeah, it's not like we got sidetracked or anything. We definitely will focus right on you.
Right now, yeah, fucking all on you, bud.
So, I guess the question kind of goes both ways. I mean, what exactly is going on your side of things? What has been happening here?
Well, I'm afraid I'm not too much help. We were looking for the mine. Oh, the mine!
And mine.
Finally found it.
With the treasure.
It's with the yeah. Well, I haven't exactly explored it yet. Been looking for this for 22 years. We finally found it. I went back to Fandolin, sent some friends there to sort of set up camp, set up an operation, and went back to shit. I don't have that one. Where did they come from? Dewborn.
Newborn? That's right.
Back to Dewborn to grab some supplies. Let my brother know. Picked up Sildar on the way. Halfway back to Fandolin, we were got ambushed by some goblins. Tied us up, and eventually got separated. Blindfolded me, put a bag over my head, and I guess brought me here.
Well, so we did kill those goblins that had taken you, some of them at least, and then we killed some of the red brand that were in Fondolin too. But that thing, I'm going to point over to the doppelganger. That doesn't look much like a goblin to me. Have you seen something like that before?
Well, no.
Right, and also, what did they want with you? Did they just fucking pick somebody random and fucking bring them here to torture? Like, were they aware of your quest for the mine?
Well, they had to have been, right? I mean, it's not like they asked for a ransom, or they must have wanted something from you.
They were probably looking for the map. That's what the they must have followed me to the mine the first time. And then told the goblins to ambush me on the way back. Trying to keep me from telling anyone else, I imagine.
Well, I was going to say, because why didn't they just fucking kill you? If they knew where their mine was. Not that I'm complaining.
Well,
I mean, hooray, you're alive. But
well, I think they were haggling over price, to be honest. That thing, I'd imagine it's not the first time he's been here. Not seen him before. I've been, kind of kept tied up, blindfolded. They wanted to deliver me to a person called the Black Spider.
Yeah, we've heard that name before.
I know that guy.
What do you know about it?
Not much, unfortunately. I assume this thing must be in some sort of envoy of him. But the fat one over there wanted more money to hand me over.
Well,
right, so it seems this Black Spider fella must have an interest in your mine. If he's targeting you, right?
He must in some way. 'Cause I've never met the guy.
All right.
Well, who all
The way
did you meet?
people talk about him, though, I don't think I'd like to meet him.
Yeah, I don't really like spiders either.
That's what I mean. Well, that fat one there's the king. Well, former king at this point.
Was the king. All right.
Hey, Archie, that's another one to add to your list. I mean,
Right.
you can kind
Except
of
that
put
I
a
was
little
fucking
asterisk.
dead.
You can
Yeah.
put an asterisk next to it.
So does that mean that I'm an assassin now? I'm a king killer?
Trog
could
the
call
king
you.
killer.
We could
We are
call you
two
Trog the King Killer. No, I'm the
I
King
like it.
Slayer. You're the King
Not
Killer.
much of a king. You've all got to start somewhere.
By the way, what is this thing? The laying mass of the old elf woman. Do you want me to roll history, by the way? Because I would have no idea what this is.
You could roll to identify a creature, I guess would be
Could be
nature.
intelligence.
Or
Intelligence.
intelligence, yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and add your nature to it. This is a creature.
Cool.
While he's looking at it, I'm gonna focus back on the blob, and then I'm gonna look at the kid. And say, I gotta check something quick, and then I'm gonna fling my tongue at him and just slather on his face.
At me.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't taste like
Well,
the other one. You're legit.
That's how you
Well,
decide if it's a clone or not. You just look at
Gonna be
it.
the way to tell from now on. Let me lick
The
you.
only way you can tell. Here,
Let me lick you.
you're not close, let me lick you.
Stop
I got the
running.
taste sound.
Stop resisting.
That's a 17.
17. You've heard of creatures that you've never seen them before, but you've heard of creatures that are able to mimic others' appearances pretty much almost perfectly, aside from taste.
That's canon now.
Yeah, they taste
Yeah.
different.
So out of game, what was this a drow or was it a
No,
doppelganger drow or was it just a regular doppelganger?
A doppelganger that was in the shape of a
That was
drow.
cosplaying. Yeah,
Gotcha.
cosplaying as a drow.
Okay.
That
I
later
just wanna know
turned
the-
into kids to try and
I want to know the
psychologically.
significance of this
fuck
drow.
Well,
I
so
bet the black
Gundren,
spider's a drow.
you know these two. Obviously, they were in this room with you. What other inhabitants of this castle have you met? We haven't
Oh.
gone through all of it yet, so it might be a good idea to know what else we might be up against.
Just other goblins for the most part. I've not seen anything else. Hobgoblins, goblins.
All right.
Right. Could
No,
you
I
give us
don't-
a fucking
Whole castle stinks of them.
roundabout number?
I mean, not many come in here. I've seen maybe
Right,
3
more
or
than
4
6,
unique
less
ones.
than 12.
I've seen maybe 4 unique ones the entire time I've been here.
All right. Well, all that aside, I think it's important that we focus on the actual important thing that we're here for. I'm going to pull my map out. Where exactly is this mine of yours? Can you mark it on my map?
The king has my map somewhere. Be more accurate than
you know
anything
how
I
to-
could mark down. No,
But
but
you know how to get there, right?
No, but
You've been there yourself?
no, I've been there myself to the entrance. That must have been how
You
they
know
followed me there.
All
The
right.
king must have
And you
hidden
know
it somewhere.
that one.
Can we ascertain this room that we're in? Does it appear to
Yeah.
be like a bedroom or more so like an office type Johnny? Like, I don't know.
Oh, no, there
Does it
there
look-
is a bed in here.
Okay.
There's the table. There's a fairly nice bearskin rug. which is now stained with blood and other viscera. There's a room up to the left that Kid and Mooney are kind of standing by that you've not entered
Oh, is
yet.
that's still a room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the actual room itself, you could tell it was pretty formerly quite nice.
I'm gonna point over at that door.
There's old trophies hanging on the wall, that sort of thing.
That was the door he looked to try to escape to before I passed out.
All right.
So this map of yours is here. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page, right? So the map the king took, but it's in this castle somewhere.
It might even be in this room. The doppelganger was arguing for. Don't know if this king here would trust keeping it anywhere else.
All right. Well, if we find this map and
while this conversation is going on, can I go over to that door and just kind of check it?
Yeah, it's unlocked.
Okay. I'm gonna pull a dagger and go in.
Okay, you go in, and what you see is, I always hit reveal by. What you see is basically just the ruined remains of a bathroom.
Oh man, I'm gonna search it anyway.
the ruined remains. What were they? What? Someone must have really had a tough go in there.
Give me an investigation for the. Where are you searching? Both rooms or just the bathroom?
Just the bathroom at this point. Actually,
Okay,
just the bathroom at this point.
Give me an
I'm gonna
investigation.
search the doppelganger's body. Doing that.
Okay, give me an investigation for that guy as well.
That's a 16.
16. Nothing particularly special on it. There's the crossbow that it used at the beginning. Otherwise, it's not carrying anything valuable.
I'm gonna say you've been doppelgang banged. I hope you enjoy the leftovers, and then I'm gonna walk away, not finding anything.
I also rolled a 16, and I'm not gonna make a dumb one-liner.
You don't find anything in the bathroom, but it does smell pretty bad.
Like used or like old? Like recent smell bad or ooh.
Yes.
There's a right. Somebody left a fucking freshie in there. If it's yellow, if it's brown, flush it down.
I thought he was trying to escape. Maybe he was just trying to hide his stink.
When you gotta go.
Right.
Is there anything left in this room to explore, investigate?
Did we investigate the king, by the way?
Yeah, I did before.
You can search the king.
Okay.
I did.
I have something for a room then.
Yeah, you guys didn't actually search the room. There's a broken piano, and there's the bed, and there's a brazier and stuff like that. Okay, give me an investigation for the room.
I'm going to assist him on that.
Yeah, I got a 15 as well. If you wanted to do different areas.
I got a 10.
I'm assisting you, Archie. So I don't know if you.
Oh, so do I get advantage on that then?
You get.
I'm not going to do
advantage.
my own roll. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not much better. An 11.
Okay. Well, between the three of you, you guys sort of systematically comb through the room. Mooney, you sort of take the bed and flip it over. As you do so, a leather sack sort of falls out from between the mattress.
I can't stand this thing. As I flip the sheets off.
The bed also does smell quite bad.
Hey, guys, over here. Looks like something fell. And I'll lift the sack.
What's in
maybe
the sack?
something inside. I'll hand it over to Kid.
In the box.
I'll hand it over to Archie because he really seems to want to know.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
take it
fucking
back from
start,
Archie.
start ruffling through it.
Inside the sack, you find 220 silver pieces. Excuse me.
Dope.
I take the sack back. I take the sack back.
Nope. Fuck you. I've already
160,
got that.
160 copper pieces.
We're splitting all this, right? So we just do that
Yeah.
now.
Well,
3 health potions.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna take one of those.
And what appears to be a map.
Oh, all right.
right. So, before we start
Should we
fucking splitting up this loot, should we fucking make sure that it isn't fucking homeboy's purse? Or do we just
No.
consider this fucking payment for not letting you be dead?
Well,
As he's just
Don't
staring
worry.
at us.
As he's
It's
going
standing
through
there
it.
staring at us.
It's not my bag.
it's
Right,
payments
that's
for
not your
services
bag?
rendered. If it was,
Loot to your heart's content.
Right.
when
I
did
take
that
his
come
clothes
out?
off.
He's barely wearing it.
I opened my inventory a little bit late. What was did anyone split up what the coin would have been?
I haven't split it yet, but I have it written down. I'll split it up here.
Because I didn't write down the totals.
55 silver each and
Okay.
40 copper each.
And then I'm gonna take a health potion. Right. Does anyone else want this extra one? I know Moody, we used yours, so maybe fucking replace yours. Trog, you seem to be fucking bulletproof at dodging. You're fucking perfect, mate.
I try. You know.
That's
Yes,
not what he
sir.
needs to hear. How great he is.
I wouldn't mind. I might actually need it later on today.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, if we do get back into another fight, Arch, I did pick up this armor from the goblin there. It looks like it might be your size. I don't know if it's better than what you currently have, but it looks like it was able to take a hit, maybe a little bit better than yours.
Right. How in the fuck is it my size? It came off that big fucker, didn't it?
Isn't he just a goblin? Or is he like a?
You said he was a big
I thought he was
goblin.
just like a. He was like a goblin king.
He was medium size instead of small. He was like probably halfway between the two.
I don't know if it's better than what you have, but maybe you can take it somewhere to get it sized down. I don't know. It was just something I found off.
Maybe. No, yeah, I fucking appreciate it, bud. But
yeah, the armor is in fact a kind of hide armor from some unidentified animal. So a bit tougher than your average leather armor.
I already have studded leather armor, so that's a +2 to my armor class. Right, yeah. We'll fucking worst comes to worst, we'll fucking sell this bitch.
I think hide armor is considered medium armor. I think it's the lowest on the medium armors.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be above studded leather. I'd have to check the table.
Yeah, we'd have to.
Yeah, if you don't want it, Arch, I mean, there's been some armor that I've been looking into getting an upgrade on, so maybe I could sell that and what I have, maybe get something better. But I'd rather make sure that what the fuck eyes are you? What the fuck was that? I'm done. Freak the fuck! I'm done.
So wait, the kid. So you gave him armor, and now you want to take it back from him.
Well, if he doesn't want it,
it seems
there's like a term. There's like a term from my place for people like that. They're called toad takers. Because toads, the dickheads.
Are we about to learn that like the frogs were white people and toads were Native Americans? We're about to learn the really problematic history.
Let me tell you about a great toad named Nelson Mandela.
If you don't want it, is what I'm saying. if you're not going to wear, I'm giving it to you because I want you to be safer. Because I don't want us to have to keep falling in battle. That's it. So if you don't need it, then if I could sell it and get better armor, then I'm okay with that too. But I just figured if it could benefit you, that's all.
Right. I'm not saying that I won't fucking try it, but if it doesn't fucking benefit me, we'll sell it and get you something fucking nice. And I'm
We're
gonna
in
put
agreement.
the armor in the bag of holding.
And I'm kind of bummed out a little bit because truthfully, I just didn't want Trog and Archie to be wearing matching armor anymore. But it's fine. I think they're different colors, so it's not a problem.
Right, because I'm still wearing black. Like it's dyed black. I don't remember if
Hey,
Trog's was too.
Gundren, is this your map?
Hey, that's it.
All right, fantastic. I'm gonna roll it up and put it in my. Actually, I'm gonna compare it to the map that I have to maybe get an idea of where this might be located, generally speaking, and then I'm gonna put it with the rest of my stuff. If R2 will hand it over.
I can mark it on the beautiful map that I drew previously. But you're looking at something sort of. Let me pull up my maps. Okay. So if you look at like Old Atwell and Fandolin, it's basically in between, but about like 20, 25 miles south.
It's not. I don't remember if Mooney told us this. It's not where he was sensing this evil presence, is it?
It's in the area.
Well, shit. All right, coming together a little bit.
I'll look
Do you want to
over.
hold down?
I was gonna say I'm gonna look over your shoulder as you're looking at it. Oh, that's strange. That's kind of where that void was.
Well, as I always say, everything is coincidence. Nothing is connected. So,
I'm set whenever, but we will need to be ready for this.
all right. Arch, do you want this map, or is it cool if I hold on to it?
Right, yeah, you can fucking hold on to the map, bud.
All right, I'm gonna put it with my other map, and I'll make a mark on my map too, just in case. That way, I have it on both. All right. Gundren, if we do decide to clear out the rest of this castle, you cool hanging tight here while we do that, or?
Yeah, I think I can manage to find the dragon.
All right. Well, don't go anywhere because we'll come and we'll get you and escort you back to town.
Do you appreciate that?
Well, we appreciate you willing to be our cargo because I think we might get a pretty penny bringing you back.
What do we even get going? I don't know who this black spider guy really is, but
Oh, you're breaking up, Ian.
Yeah.
oh, sorry. Let me go back to
About
let me go back
something
to
about the black spider.
Right. Is that better?
I think so.
Okay. I don't know much about the black spider, but I know he wants something good. I know down in the mine there's could be lots of really valuable stuff. Could get into a lot of trouble with. So you help me kick his ass. Clear up those mines. And me and my brother get that operation back up. 10%. All yours.
Well, we can talk specifics, maybe with you and your brother present. 10% sounds okay, but maybe we can negotiate that up if we're doing all the heavy lifting. But the black spider, you think he's there? Well, I guess that's true because you'll be doing the mining portion, but clearing out the red brand, killing the goblin, killing the black spider, killing anyone who might be a threat to your operation is kind of what we'd be doing. So
Right.
That's why it
Climb the
must be
death
that.
line.
I am
That
the king.
thing wanted to take it to him. That's true.
Right. You are hiring 2 fucking certified king killers.
About 4 now.
That's true. All right. So, you do think the black spider is at this mine? Then you'd be.
He must be. The goblins have been talking about him. That thing over there has been talking about him. He's got to be behind all this.
Hey, Glassstaff didn't happen to pay you a visit out here, did he?
Staff. No.
Do you think he was made aware of this mine? Just out of curiosity, you think he might be there too? He's not in town anymore, I can tell you that much.
Is he connected to all this? He was just there.
Well, we
Random gang
know
leader.
that the Red Brand was working with the goblins.
No, that I didn't know.
So, what's that?
I said that I didn't know.
So, if he had nowhere else to go, and he didn't come here.
It's possible that he's
Maybe.
at the mine.
All right, we were just curious.
Yeah,
All
sorry, I
right.
didn't know the Red Brands had been working with the goblins.
I'm not wrong, right? Am I? They are,
they
right?
haven't, but-
Okay. I wanted to make sure. Well, how are the rest of y'all feeling if we decide to take out the rest of this castle?
I'm fucking right as rain.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cock block it up. Fucking rock. And I'm
I don't
gonna
know if
just
that's
take a run, jump on the table, and do a front flip off of it.
all right.
Please.
Yeah, definitely. We should reevaluate our strategy of attack. So, I'm okay.
So
I
that was
think
a
me and
10.
Mooney should be the ones.
We
leading.
succeed. It's pretty cool.
Maybe Mooney and I should be the ones leading, and then if you two want to do backup, Arch, I don't want to see you fall again, man.
Right, yeah. Probably would be fucking better for me to use this bow of mine. I'm gonna pull out my bow.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Well, Gungeon, if you want to stay here, I
Do we still have that rusty battle axe that we can give him?
the Hue
Oh
axe.
no, that's like a fucking real thing, isn't it? That's like magical. We're not giving him that.
Yeah, I think it's
I'm
a
gonna
+1,
pull.
right?
I'm gonna pull
Gotcha.
the very thin dagger that I keep at the small of my back out. I'm gonna kind of not throw it at him, but hand it to him. Right. I suppose you should probably be able to fucking protect yourself.
Did anyone pick up the greatsword from the goblin?
I don't think so.
Pick up the greatsword and be. Yeah, you could try. You could try this too. I mean, this looks about your size.
It's almost the same size as him as he's holding it.
Ooh, that isn't. Looking at it, that's not better than what I currently have, is it?
It just looks like a normal greatsword.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a special sword. All right.
Fuck, I'm taking my dagger back. Take my dagger back. Fucking put it away.
You said that it was
Good.
were they just regular healing potions?
Yeah, regular healing potions.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna down mine, heal 7 points, and start walking towards the door back into the main of the castle.
Alrighty.
Yep, I'm right behind him.
So in case they're hard to see on the map, the 3 doors you hadn't explored were... You can never make the circles anymore for some reason.
As he walks past me, I'd like to take 5 of my arrows and rub them on Trog. Just as he walks past.
It works. I don't like that.
And
Right, yeah. Fucking figured that, bud. But thank you.
so you guys still have that door south of the Hobgoblin sort of barracks. There was that other curtain that you didn't explore, and also a door to the east of that curtain. Sorry, to the
Yeah.
west of that curtain.
Mooney, you can lead this merry band if you want to. My recommendation is we clear one side of the castle and then move our way to the other. So maybe we should go south.
Go through the barracks and into that room that we'd seen.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah, but I
agree.
do.
Start with that
I do
curtain,
remember that.
maybe.
Yeah, the curtain might be a good idea too, because I think the curtain's back in the hallway, right?
Oh, there's another door there.
Yeah, there's
You
a
guys
door
went through that
here.
door.
Oh, sorry, I missed that
Yeah,
door.
that's
Yes. Let's
Yeah.
go through that door in the bedroom first.
all right. And just keep in mind, we do have some oil in that center hallway, so if something does follow us out, I can always light that too.
That oil by now has dried up,
Yeah.
which you'll see as you walk through. It only lasts for 10
Oh
minutes.
shit! Oh fuck! I didn't realize that. Okay, never mind. All right. I guess we're checking out the southern door.
Okay. As you walk towards that door, something that stands out to you is that this door has a wooden bar across it. There's no lock, but it's barred from the outside.
Far from our side.
Yeah.
Right, that's
All right.
pretty fucking ominous.
Well,
Well, I
Yes,
suppose if it's a bedroom, you would want it locked. I don't know.
yeah, there.
I'm not used to doors very much, but this one doesn't seem to be working.
All right. I'm gonna grab the bar. I'm okay opening this. Fuck it. I'm gonna pull the bar open.
Bow's drawn. I'm gonna try to launch an arrow over their shoulders if anything pops off.
So you lift the bar up and it sort of drops with a dull thud. And as soon as that happens, you hear an incredibly loud roar from the other side. Can we all roll initiative, please?
Are
I
you
put the bar back. I put the bar back.
fucking kidding me?
You can put the bar back if you want, but roll initiative. You have to do that on your turn.
Oh, fuck. Fucking fuck.
I got a dirty 20.
20,
I got a clean 9.
9.
I also have a dirty 20.
20. Who has the higher dex mod?
Troggy.
Well, mine's +2.
Yeah, I'm only a +1.
Okay.
Well, in which case, Trog, you are going to be up first. The door is still closed.
I just heard big loud growl.
Yeah, you just heard a very loud, angry roar.
The door is closed though.
It is still closed, yeah.
The way is shut.
I'm just gonna hold my action. We probably shouldn't go in there.
What action are you gonna hold? You have to choose an action to hold it.
If anything ends up coming through the door, I'll take a shot with my crossbow.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so Trog pulls up his crossbow, aiming it at the door, ready to fire for anything that comes through. Mooney, you're up.
Yeah, I'm trying to find something to hold on to as well. Let's just do... I'm going to hold poison spray. Same thing if anything comes towards the door.
Alright, so around Mooney's hands, you start seeing this sickly green mist form as he's also holding his spell ready to blast anything that comes through. Kid.
I put the bar back on the door.
Okay, you see Kid, her chunk bar goes back across the door.
If I get a free action to speak, I'm just going to say, if we can check them out in another room and get someone to come after us, maybe we can open it then, because they probably didn't get along. I don't know. And I guess I'll stay where I am for the moment. I'm gonna.
Just
I guess I'll hold
nope.
Eldritch. I'll hold Eldritch Blast, but yeah, I'm just gonna get ready to turn around the other way to maybe lure something into this room or get attention elsewhere.
Okay, again, more crackling green energy forming as they're all just staring at this door, waiting for something to happen. Archie, you're up. This thing goes last.
I would like to walk past my friends to the door and kick it open. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna pull my dagger out and try to do my little my fucking science trick to get it open.
Oh, you mean like look under the door?
Yeah. Or what's the gap like? Can I just like look under? Like,
This door has a very narrow gap, and from what you can tell, it is completely dark.
right. Just fucking throwing this out there, fellas. Maybe not go in that room. It's pretty fucking
As you
dark
say
in there.
that,
That's why I put
this
the
thing
bar
is going
back.
to this thing is going to take its turn, and with the door in the way, you can't hear. Oh, God, you got a natural 20. That's really good. All of a sudden, you guys are all just staring at this door as you hear this loud boom as it's something really seemingly big and heavy smashes into the door and sending splinters out, even with the bar up. A moment passes. You hear something running again. That somehow didn't break the door with an air. It's pretty good. But it does have multi.
This thing's weak as shit. Can't even open
I'm-
a fucking door.
As you say that, the door explodes outwards.
Wait,
Shards of wood and little bits of stone go flying off as you see
Oh fuck.
this very weird cross between what looks to be a bear with some kind of owl head on. And now you guys can all go ahead and
Get fucked.
use your held actions.
We get an extra held action.
Let's go in the order that we held them in. So Trog would be first, just to keep it
Yep.
You kind of see the inside of the room. It's quite dark. There's a little bit of natural light that's going to filter through.
So did it bust through the door yet?
The door, yeah, it's basically standing right. Let me put it up on the map.
I would like to believe that I take it like I'll use the rest of my movement to return to the spot that I was before the door exploded.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay. Thanks, dog.
With where it's at, would I be able to shoot? Would I be able to shoot him?
Yeah, you could hit him from there. He's quite big. He basically is filling up the entire door frame.
Okay. That is a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
He takes 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Alrighty. Okay, Mooney. Get your poison going.
Constitution saving throw.
That is going to be a 8.
Okay. He will take 7 points of poison damage.
7 points of poison damage. Okay. Does he get poisoned off of that?
No, just
Okay.
the one spray.
Alrighty. Kid.
Eldritch Blast, 21 on the first, 19 on the second.
Both hit.
All right, that is. Sucks. That is 7 points of fire damage on 7 points of fire and whatever, I don't know what the other damage is, on the first attack, and 12 on the second.
12. Okay. And then Archie did not have action,
Nope,
which
I
brings
didn't.
us back to the top.
And you notice
Brings
he
us
is
back to the
not
top of
blown
the
back
initiative.
20 feet.
Yes, yeah, now he doesn't move. But we're back at the top of the initiative, which means Trog gets to go again.
I'm going to do vicious mockery, so he'll have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That is a 10.
He fails. And I'm going to say, you're quite the fool. You're busting through the door. It's not smart. You're stupid. And that's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay.
Wow. Burn.
You can't
Fucking
tell
funny.
as it's sort of just roaring in anger. You can't tell if your words reached it, but in your heart, you know that it's hurting real bad. You just said to it. Mooney.
Oh,
How close is it to us?
You're within melee range of it. He's basically right in the doorway.
All right, I'm gonna turn on Primal Savagery. Make a it's a melee spell attack. That's even better. So that's a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Yes. And then a 6 points of acid damage as my fingernails sharpen and become almost green colored as it slashes at him and then retracts back.
All right. Kid.
All right, I am going to hold my palm out into its face, and I'm going to cast. This time, I'm going to cast poison spray, and it's a con saving throw.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, that fuck. Yeah, that's why I don't use that very often. Nothing happened.
Okay, so the spray comes out and sort of. It's hard for you to get the angle around Mooney, and it sort of just splashes onto the stone and starts sizzling the rubble next to it.
But I am. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay. Actually, you know what? With my movement speed, with this thing being the doorway, so it's difficult terrain if I try to get to the other side of this thing. Push
Yeah,
myself
well,
through the door.
so this thing takes up 2 squares. So just getting past it will take 20 feet of your movement. And in addition to getting past Mooney, will take another 10 feet because he's right in the doorway as well. So to get past this thing, you're talking 30 feet of movement.
Well, which is what I have. So can I get to the other side of it right here and flank it?
You could probably, with only 30, because it would take you 30 to get to this square, I'd say you could probably squeeze over here next to the rubble, but totally on the other side would probably be a bit too far.
Gotcha. That's okay. I'll get to where I am. So yeah, to that spot there.
All right, that's going to bring us back to Archie.
Okay, so just for like the mechanism of assassinate, are we considering the attacks on the door an attack?
Yes. I'd go for it.
Okay, so I do not have assassinate. All right,
Yeah.
I forget. Do I get advantage because
Allies
Mooney
are
is-
within 5 feet.
allies
You
are
get
within
sneak
5
attack,
feet?
right? Because he's
Yeah, I
within
get
5
my
feet,
sneak
yeah.
attack still. Okay, all right. Thunk.
With Mooney standing in the doorway. Oh no, I guess I didn't give it first shot. No, never mind. It'll just be a straight shot. It's so big, you can hit it around Mooney.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to try to shoot it with my bow.
All right. Roll me an attack, please.
Oh, I missed, I think. 11.
11 does miss.
All right. For my movement, I would like to. Actually, I'm just going to stay where I'm at. Okay. We're good. We're Gucci fan.
So air comes out. Yeah, it is a little bit hard to get around Mooney, so you're sort of not wanting to shoot your friend in the back. You play it a bit safe, and the arrow sort of harmlessly clatters on the wall. This thing is looking quite bloody. The sort of feathers and fur that make up this weird monster's body are singed from the poison. Has some arrows sticking out of it. But still alive as it looks straight at Mooney, almost single-mindedly trying to get out of this tiny tower that it's been locked in. It's going to make a multi-attack on you, Mooney. So it's going to, with its giant beak, sort of reach out and try and stab you with it. That's going to be a 13 to hit.
Yes.
Or... Whoops, I almost rolled 10 dice instead of 1.
Sorry, Mooney. I was trying to draw his attack.
6 points of piercing damage from the beak.
Okay.
And as it pulls its beak out, it's going to swipe at you with one of its giant claws. That being a 9 to hit.
Nope. I'm all good.
I guess the claws sort of go. It's a little bit too big to sort of make its way completely through the doorway. The claws sort of sparking off the stone wall next to the door. Which brings us back up to Trog.
Another wisdom saving throw.
$16.
Yeah, it doesn't work, but I just say you're a fucking sky rat. But with like a fucking like fucked a bear. What's wrong with you?
Right. What was the other one? You kicked down a door instead of open it. You should feel bad about that.
Yeah, you're not on your A game today, Trog.
There's not a lot of material on the interwebs about owls and insults.
Or bears. Insults for owls. Oh god.
Honestly, what I was frantically typing in the first turn, and that's what I put in, and nothing came out.
I can't
Weird.
believe that. Nothing
I
came
can't believe
insults for owls.
I'm buying that domain tonight.
Insults for owls.
Insultsforowls.com.
.edu.
Well, we're going back to Mooney.
Yeah. I don't have too many spells left, so I'm trying not to waste them all.
Punch him in the dick.
The old dick
I'm gonna-
twist.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna dick twist them.
twist it.
We're gonna do chalet on my. What do I have? A quarterstaff? Yeah, do that on my
Oh,
quarterstaff.
you're gonna use Sharia law.
I'm gonna finally
Realign.
use Sharia law. Wait, you're a 20. Okay. Again, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Seven points of damage. As I just does an owlbear have nuts?
Undetermined.
I'm gonna go where I
Drop the
think
cat.
it would be.
Stick your quarterstaff way down underneath it, just like that.
Just bash it up, yeah.
So you see Mooney's quarterstaff get wreathed in this kind of bluish glowing energy as he reaches underneath and whacks up underneath at it. Kid, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna take the rest of the way around to the other side of this thing to give my companions advantage. And at the ground at this thing's feet, I'm going to cast bonfire,
Alrighty.
and it needs to do a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving.
You're telling me Nut Slap didn't kill it?
It didn't kill it, unfortunately. Sorry.
Better be.
Dex is going to be a big, nice 3.
Okay, that does 10 points of fire damage, and it will keep taking damage unless it moves from that space, which would prompt an opportunity attack from at least one of us.
Well, lucky for you, he's dead.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So this fire erupts underneath it, singeing him, giving off this weird smell of both cooked meat and chicken as it sort of falls to the ground, still smoldering.
And I'm going to slowly put the fire out, and I am just this dark silhouette on the opposite side of this.
There's still now. There's a bit of light coming in now. There is a brazier still lit from the room you guys where the hobgoblins were. So there is some natural light now, or some light filtering in through the this darkened tower. It's dim light, but you can see.
Is there anything of value in this room? Is this on the only
Go
one?
ahead and give me an investigation.
I can do that. Oh, that's an 11.
An 11. Let me check. So looking around, you don't see anything. Still quite dark.
Nope. Nothing in here. I'm just gonna walk out of the room.
Well, that was something. I'm also gonna exit and walk into this. Not main hallway, but out of the bedroom where there's still door to the west and a curtain to the south.
Right?
I don't want a metagame, but someone else more competent should check that room. Do not trust kids searching anything ever.
There's a
Mariah.
lot going on in Jesse's video.
He's sitting there watching. Someone who isn't me should search that. Trog, that leaves you.
I
Yeah,
will.
go ahead and
Good
roll.
woman.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation if you'd like.
16.
What was that?
16.
16. So when you go into this sort of dimly lit room, you do notice there's sort of what used to be the second floor of this is now just this sort of jagged mess of broken wood and support beams. But it does appear and this floor is maybe about 10 to 15 feet up. It looks like there's some kind of chest that's been hidden up there.
Is it a big chest or a little chest?
It's a tiny-ish chest. It's not like a massive
I hope so, because Kid misses a massive chest.
one.
Nope, nothing in here.
Can I jump up and grab it?
Yeah, you can get. You just boing, sort of snatch it as you're falling back down. It's a sort of old, battered wooden chest that you're holding in your hands.
I'm gonna open it, obviously.
Inside this old, battered chest, you find
Roll
90
initiative.
silver pieces. 90 silver. 120 gold. And 2 spell scrolls.
Ooh. And look at the big brain on Trog.
And you can roll me an Arcana if you would like to identify.
12.
Oh, okay, so you can see one is a scroll of silence, and one is a scroll of revivify.
Vivify?
Yep.
Ooh. Important.
That'll be
That's
good.
like bring
Yeah.
people back to life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can bring them back to life within a minute.
Hey, my guys, I found some stuff. I'm gonna say to Mooney, I think you might want these scroll things here. We can split the money up. I mean, I can always earn money if I just put on a little show, but yeah, I mean, if we want to split it up, it's fine. You know, we can do that. I got like 90 silver. I can make that in like a minute. There's like 120 gold here, so I mean, that give me like, give me a couple minutes, I can make that. But yeah, if we want to split it, we can split it.
I poke my head back into the room. Oh shit! You found something. Mooney, are you taking the scrolls?
I was gonna say I'm gonna read both of them. I'm gonna hand back over Revivify. Well, I already have this one studied, but I can hang on to Silence.
Yeah, Trog, do you mind if I take Revivify? I can only do a little bit of healing stuff, but I figure it might be good. I mean, Mooney, if he's in animal form, he won't be able to use it at all.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to take it, I don't really like to read, so.
All right, I'll take that. All right, that was pretty good. Shit'll make a difference.
All right, I'm gonna go back to the area I said before, out of the bedroom.
Yep.
Point to the door in the curtain. I made the choice last time. Not the best. Anybody else have an idea? I will still lead, but
I'll pull a silver piece out of my pocket. Flip it. Right. Fucking heads. That means I didn't put the fucking.
You,
You the
I mean, I think it'd be great if we looked behind curtain number 4. Maybe there's a prize behind it.
All right. Fuck it.
All right, can I sneakily peek through curtain?
Yeah, and
You
I want to
can.
be right behind Mooney.
You peek through the curtain, and what you see is another sort of just ruined hallway filled with rubble. You do see another door at the far end, and it's a bit hard to see from where you're at, but you can just sort of make out another door on the western wall.
Let's check that bottom door first, and then maybe get the next one over.
Okay. I'll try to open it if it's unlocked.
The bottom door
And I'll
is
post-
unlocked, and
I'll
you
post
can peek
myself
your head
on
out around and see, and it just sort of leads out to that other outside staircase.
Alright,
Another
I'm gonna
exit if we need it.
All right, I'm gonna give the other door a try.
You're gonna open it.
I didn't like that reaction.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna open it.
That's what one does with doors.
I expected a little more sneaky. You open the door, and what you see, inside, as they all turn to look at the opening door.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Is
that's a
what looked to
goddamn
be
cafeteria.
yeah, it looks to be a kitchen, inside of which you see.
That is some moldy ass cheese.
It is some moldy
That's
ass
how
cheese. You see
zoomed in are you?
9 goblins who are in various phases of having. At this point, it's about noon, getting close to lunch. In various phases of eating their lunch, as they all turn to look at this opening door. Let's all roll initiative, please.
Yeah, we do. I rolled an 18.
7.
Are they surprised though?
I'm going to say no, because you also didn't expect 9 goblins to be behind the door. You're all
I
in
expected
equal
there to
states
be
of surprise.
something on the other side.
I took the
Sorry,
exit
Todd.
door, by the way.
Okay.
20.
Moody's
I'm
gone.
not interested.
I got a dirty.
Sorry, what did you say you got? Dirty 20?
7.
7. And Mooney, what'd you get?
13.
Okay, give me 1 second as I roll all these fucking initiatives. I might group some of them together. Nah, it's okay. I'll do it all separate. There's not 9 goblins. There's only 8. Okay. No, sorry. Archie is first.
Go ahead,
Hey,
and run in
guys.
there.
I was gonna say, remember how I said I wasn't gonna run into rooms? Ha
Shut the
ha!
fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I would like to. 1 second. Okay. Go right here and take out goblin number 15.
Jesus, you're running into the room.
Number.
Bows put away, daggers are out.
Mm.
Or
All
did
right,
you
go
have
ahead and. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Nope, fuck it. First thought,
Ah.
best thought. First thought, best thought.
Go ahead and roll me and.
An attack? Okay.
Yep.
And that is a 19 to hit.
$19 does indeed.
Okay. So we determined that it is not a. I don't have advantage on this one, right?
This one hasn't attacked yet, though. You get something from that, don't you?
So I get assassinate, which is an auto crit, but
Yeah,
so,
no advantage, no surprise for this, but none of them have
Okay.
attacked yet. Since you
so that
search for
is 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. So Archie runs in. Before this thing can even move, slashes out at it, straight across its chest, and it collapses under the ground.
With my bonus action, I would like to use cunning action to run out of the room. Back to where I was.
Okay, go ahead.
So I ran in, slit this fucker's throat, and ran back out.
And ran back out.
Does Goblin 17 get an opportunity attack?
Oh, he does actually, yes.
So if I enter his
Oh, did you?
space, I entered his space and left it on one turn. Is that how that works?
Yeah. So as if you
Well,
leave melee range of
Can
a
I use
target.
this? Fine, fucking disengage.
From where you are without using dash, I'd say you probably couldn't get back. Because across for everyone, it would definitely be difficult terrain since it's sort of a narrowish way.
I have halflings that feat. Where is it? Fuck.
Oh, that's true. You can
Because
pass through other players.
Halfling nimbleness.
Let's see. But if you're starting from there and you'll 5, 10, 15, 20. Because starting from there, you only have 25 movement speed. So that would get you into the room.
Right, and then I have my cunning action with my bonus action. You can take a bonus
disengage.
action on each.
But disengage doesn't give you
doesn't-
any more movement speed.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Fuck it. Try to attack me. I'm still running out.
Bitch. I'm
You
gonna. It was a
bitch.
natural 1, so it doesn't matter.
You lucky bastard.
I know, right?
So it swings out at you, but you're able to duck underneath its short sword as you sort of slide between the legs of everybody and get back to where you were. Next up is going to be Goblin number 11. Goblin number 11 is going to sort of kick over this table using its bonus action. So this Goblin and Goblin 10 are going to be under. As it flips the table on its side, and it's going to take a shot with its crossbow at the only person it can see right now, which is Kid.
How much cover do they get? Half cover.
We'll say if they're standing, they'll have half.
But they can crouch to full cover.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that's going to be another natural 1 to hit. So this time the arrow takes a shot at the arrow. You're able to sort of duck behind as the crossbow bolt clatters against the stone wall. And it is indeed going to duck underneath the table to give itself full cover. So I'm going to mark full cover with just the red circle. And that means it is Kid's turn.
Hey, I am going to cast Eldritch Blast on Goblin 13. Actually, that's a lie. I think I'm going to move up just a little bit so I can get 17 in my sights. I'm going to do Eldritch Blast on him.
On 17? Okay, go ahead and roll me.
First beam is 17.
17 hits.
Okay, and that's going to be son of a bitch. 7 points of fire damage.
7 points of fire damage. Okay. I was on 17, right?
Yeah, 17.
Okay. So
That was the first one. First beam.
He's still standing.
Second beam is going to be a 22 to hit, and this one is
clearly
going
does.
to be for. This is going to be for Goblin 13.
Goblin 13, okay.
And that's going to be 9 points of damage.
9 points. Okay, so first beam hits Goblin 17. It's still standing, but he's looking pretty shaky. Second beam smacks into Goblin 13 and just knocks him off his feet, and he doesn't get back up.
All right, and with my movement speed, I'm going to move around the corner, hugging that wall, kind of close to where Trog is, trying to either give myself full cover around that wall, or at the very least, some kind of cover. And yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Next up is going to be Goblin number 9, who's going to. He's going to move over here. He's going to flip this other table over and sort of use his action to drag it down one square. So instead of the 2 squares where it's going to be cover, where's the draw tool? It's going to be cover on. Oh god, that was horrible. Why is that not a square? Cover on these 2 squares. And that'll be his turn. He'll be under half. He's still standing. Mooney, you're up.
Real quick, you said that was Yogg that did that? That flipped the table?
No, that was Goblin. That was Goblin number 9.
Okay.
Yogg. Oh, there's a Yogg in there.
There's a named one.
Holy shit. There's a named one.
That means he's a special guy.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Just not an NPC number 12.
How much of this room can I see, by the way?
I mean, you can see pretty much the bottom 2 squares the entire way back. If you step up to the doorway, you can see the whole thing.
Okay. I'm going to cast Conjure Animals. And I'm going to throw them.
Throw the animals inside.
I'm going to throw all of them.
Go get them, guys.
I do.
If you can see this area on the map, I'll just throw them there. I want to throw them behind the tables. And I'm going to summon 8 wolves.
Fuck.
8? What the fuck?
I'm not playing games anymore.
8 fucking wolves.
How is that?
I didn't even.
How is that?
What is? Yeah. What are? Oh, because you can sew the CR.
Yeah, it depends on CR. 8 beasts of challenge rating 1/4 or lower, and they are 1/4.
That's crazy.
What
That
the-
Or
wolves
you
are
could
only at
do a
CR.
beast of rating 2 or lower. I
Just
figure I
close
want
the
as
door.
many as possible. I was like,
8
close the
beasts of
door and just
challenge
let them fight.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly. Wolves
So
and goblins are about the same
fuck?
danger.
their initiative is 6, and I'm not sure if they get attacked now or if I'm gonna have to wait till next turn. It's up to you.
Let me read.
Generally, I mean, especially with their initiative being 6,
Lower.
I would
Yeah.
think, lower. It would wait. They would get the turn.
Yep.
No.
Oh, that's a good point.
Let me just Google it.
Whereas
Yeah,
if they
I
had
didn't
rolled a
I didn't see
higher
anything right
initiative,
away.
It doesn't say on the spell, I see.
No.
I can tell you that's how Mercer does it, but we
They-
don't have to play like
Go ahead.
him.
The general of thumb is So they roll initiative and then act then. So once it gets to initiative 6, they'll get to go on that round.
Cool.
So they don't attack. They don't attack now, but they will once it gets to 6.
All right, that sounds good.
So if they would have rolled a better initiative, they'd have been
Then
fucked
they would have
this
had to
round.
wait till the top of the round.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it's kind
That's
of
funny.
good you suck.
Bad rolls for the win.
Yes.
I was halfway between summoning wolves and just summoning a tidal wave, like closing the door and just having them all
Flooding it.
drown.
Just drown.
So the beasts act as a group. How does I forget how the group works?
Because that would prevent you from having to roll 8 fucking times.
Well, in the spell it says they act as a group. But I'm trying to figure out how that works in the sense of me attacking them.
Yeah, that's what sucks. I kind of made a mess of everything by
Yeah.
summoning
Yeah,
8 creatures.
Like
8
multiple
Let me
creatures.
targets.
just check.
But I do
'Cause I know-
appreciate your logic with that, Derek.
Agreed.
Like, why get 1 when I can have 8?
I'm just trying because I would guess I would go by the normal wolf CR, but I guess we'll do it this way. I'll roll. To just attack now and try and figure it out later. So goblin number 10 is going to attack whatever the closest wolf to him is.
Yeah, I threw him in this back corner.
That is going to be, he's going to attack with his scimitar. That is going to be a 16 to hit, which I think against a wolf does hit.
Yep, yeah, they're 13.
13, okay.
I'll keep
And
track of
the-
its health and everything.
Okay. And that is going to be 6. That is going to be 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that goblin is going to start moving towards this door. After it does that, that's going to be that goblin's turn, which brings us to Shrog.
If I turn this corner, could I see Goblin 12?
Yes, Goblin 12 is not under any cover for now.
I will ask you to make him a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. That is going to be a 10.
He fails. I say, don't try to fuck the dogs, you sick fucker.
Oh, fuck the
And
dogs. I thought you said the doors. Jim Morrison, no!
and that's 7 points of damage and disadvantage.
That's damage. Put X on him for disadvantage, so I remember that. He's still standing. As your... Oh, that's a big X.
He's dead now. He can't change it.
He's not that dead. Thought that was a tiny X. Oh, we do blue for disadvantage. This red's already covered. So your words echo around this small cafeteria-ish area. And now it is, in fact, his turn. So they single tier. Oh, unless you want to, are you going to move? You can move again. You still have movement, I think.
I mean, I just wanted to kind of be tucked behind, pop my head around, yell at him, and then come back.
Yeah, you got enough movement for that. To get around, kid. In which case, Goblin 12 is not going to attack you because he can't see you. Or anybody aside from wolves. He's going to take a shot at whatever wolf is closest to him. He's going to shoot the wolf that was just sliced out by Goblin 10. And that's going to be an 18 to hit.
Yep.
That wolf is going to take 6 points of piercing damage.
Ooh. Very low, but still standing.
1 out of 8.
1 out of 8.
This goblin's going to 5, 10, 20. Move back here. Oh, shit. Hold on. He had disadvantage on that roll because of cutting words. Let me roll again. Second roll with disadvantage was a 13. It just hits it.
Yep. Same thing.
Okay, so yeah, now it's going to go back there and get under cover. So disadvantage is gone. It's going to crouch down and get its full cover. Next goblin is Yog. Cover. He's going to 10, 20. Yog's basically just kind of running away. He's going to run out this door. He's out of movement. He's going to take a swing at Mooney since you're close to the exit door. I'll give you
running away for danger.
Well, he's running towards the exit door. Probably thinks he can squeeze by. Goblins aren't the brightest. He's going to take a swing at Mooney. I'll give you a quarter cover since you're kind of out of corner there. So that's going to be a pretty good 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And you are going to take 3 points of slashing damage as he sort of brings his short sword down at you. And that'll be his turn. Then there's one more goblin that gets to go. This goblin's going to take one more attack. Who is it? Goblin 17 finally gets to go. Goblin 17 is going to make his way around to where the wolves presumably are. Take a swing at whichever one is the most hurt looking. And he's going to roll 4.
Just quick stepping. The wolf avoids it.
So the wolf can jump. Even injured, the wolf is still better than this other injured goblin as sort of dashes out of the way. Now it's the wolf's turn.
Okay. Do you want me to just roll all my attacks first, or?
I'm trying to figure out how this even works. But here's the rule. I've been like frantically. Oh wait, no, that's not the fucking rule. Oh wait a minute, you have to make a concentration check as well.
Oh, gotcha.
Since you got hit.
I did get hit. Nat 20.
Hey, never mind. The creatures act as a group, which makes it sound like you roll for initiative as a group.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Which means, I guess they all get individual actions.
All right. So the only thing I need to know is, do all of them? No, wait. No, yeah, I would have advantage in all, since they're within each other.
So basically, just roll 8 d20s Well,
within
there's
each other.
however
What the
many.
heck are they doing in there?
There's how many left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 within range. So roll 5 d20s.
Okay.
Or no, 8, because you get to attack with how many there are. You're looking to beat a. You're looking to beat a 15, basically. 15 or higher.
Okay.
Then you can decide how many hit. Does he have any hit? And then you can spread out the damage however you see fit.
Okay. 4 of them hit. First one is 8 damage.
Who are you going to do that to? Keep track.
Whoever's closest. I'd imagine number 11.
Number 11. Well, with 8 damage, Wolf just tears his throat out. He's dead.
Okay. Second one is 10 damage. And we'll just go
10
straight
damage.
up for number 12.
Number 12, dead.
Jesus. 13 is 14 damage. Or number 3 is 14 damage.
Sorry.
That'll be
What?
number 9.
Number 9, goodbye.
Druids are too powerful.
Where
And
was the
Jesus.
spell when Archie was, or when fucking Felix was running around? God damn.
Felix was around, yeah.
Last attack is 10 points of damage. I guess we'll just go for number 10.
Gone.
And
Jesus
yeah, that's a
Christ.
one hit.
The
Just
rest of you guys
wiped
just
the
see these
room.
wolves go fucking wild as they're just like tearing everything apart. Yeah, man, this spell lasts for a fucking hour.
What'd you say?
I said that spell lasts for an hour.
I know. It's
Mhm.
just OP as fuck.
Fuck.
Concentration does.
What the?
It is concentration, so you could like lose them like that.
After that
If
hit by
only-
Yogg, I could have lost it immediately.
Yeah. If only any of these goblins knew fire. Okay. Well, they're mostly all dead. Archie, your turn.
All right. I would like to run to here and just stab the fuck out of Yogg.
Non-lethal.
Well, sorry. There's still one more left alive if you want him alive, but you wouldn't have.
Yeah, but this one has a name.
Yeah, well, this one's gonna be dead. You can't metagame, bro.
I can
That
reveal
is-
to you that he is only. He has no real significance.
You named him because he's the chef.
He has more hit points than the rest of them.
Wow.
He eats more.
That is a
He's smart.
19 to hit.
That's it.
Okay. Do I have advantage on this attack? Because he's pretty close.
Yeah,
to all my
because
boys.
Mooney and Kid are both within 5 feet. So
Okay. I'm not gonna roll again. Well, I better in case I get a 20.
you might get a 20.
Ah. I did not get a 20.
Was that the sound of a 20?
No, that was not the sound of a 20. However, that's the sound of 12 points of damage.
Oh, once you damage fucking kills him.
It kills him?
Yeah,
Okay.
not that much more hit points than the rest. Yeah.
I'd like to imagine that I jumped on him and rode his body to the ground as I stabbed him to death.
Okay, yeah. So you see Archie jump up and just drive the knives into like the sides of his neck and shoulder.
Can I see Goblin 17?
Yeah.
From where I am at.
Yes.
With my bonus action, I would like to use my it's like 2-weapon fighting. I'd like to whip a knife at Goblin 17. Is that kosher?
I think so.
Okay.
You get the attack because 2-weapon fighting is a bonus action.
Right.
So yeah, should be.
2-weapon fighting. Okay. All right. That is dirty 20.
That's it.
Okay. And I do not have any counters. Oh, just 1 point of or no. There's a plus. One. So 4 points of damage.
He's dead. He only had 1 health anyway.
Dope.
We're not quite out of initiative yet. As since these guys are about to join the initiative. Not that it matters much, but well, you see a. You do see a goblin sort of poke its head around this rubble here. Basically, it sees the carnage going on and turns right back around.
He's smarter than the other one.
We're still in initiative, you said?
Still in initiative.
Okay, so I can't take off after him.
You can't. But it is now. These guys all rolled like shit. It is Mooney's turn. So you guys would have all seen this goblin sort of peek his head around, give sort of like a yell, and just turn around and run away.
I'm gonna walk into the room and can I hold a melee attack?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hold a melee attack. And I'm just waiting for my wolves at this point. I'm gonna let them go search first.
Just him and an army of wolves. We can just leave.
Yeah. Can I ask something
sorry.
for like logistics standpoint? Because like right now I'm technically blocking that door, but because I have my halfling nimbleness, are we just letting other people pass through my space as well?
Good point. I don't think so.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
So that would count as
upgrading
difficult terrain. You can pass through it. It just counts as difficult terrain. So instead of 5 feet, it's 10 feet.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm just gonna stand off to the side here. Let anyone else who wants to pass go ahead.
And I did skip Kid by accident. So Kid, you technically get to go before me.
I thought so. All right. I'm going into this room. I don't know how far I can go.
That's 25 feet where you're at right now, I think.
There's a table there, right? Well, Mooney wasn't here already, so can I can reach around where he was.
You could step over the table if you wanted to, I'd say. Because the table's on its side, so it's not like taking up the full square.
Okay. How close can I get to this door here on my turn?
Where you were?
Pretty
5,
far
10,
away.
15, 20, 25. You have 30 feet of movement, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You can get basically where you are right now.
Okay, I'm going to do just a double a dash action.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get all the way to this door. Look like it swings inward into this room or outward into the next room.
It looks like it opens into you.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna stand right, like kind of around here, and I'm just gonna place a foot on the door. So if someone tries to open it, I'm in the way of it.
Krog, your turn.
So can we see down like this area?
There is a little bit of natural light, so you can kind of see. And it looks like another barracks. You can see just barely what looks to be a different goblin. You don't see the one you originally saw, but also you can see this one with the light that's sort of filtering through.
I want to get to about here, hang over the table, and insult the goblin.
Insult.
That is going to be a 12 on his wisdom saving.
I told your friends, but I'm gonna tell you. Just you got to make sure you don't fuck the dog because it looks like they're fucking you.
That was almost Christopher Walken's.
And that's 4 points of damage.
4 points damage. It's 4 points damage. Got it. Okay, it's going to be actually that goblin's turn. And he's going to almost completely ignore you even as he's holding his head in pain. And he's going to make his way out here to where you cannot see him anymore.
Can I see him from where I am?
No, there's a wall there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a wall blocking it. This guy gets to go. You're going to see yet again another goblin also making his way that way. Passes almost out of sight. The rest you can see that. Which brings us back to the top of the initiative, which is Kid, actually, since I skipped you by accident. The person.
Oh, cool. It doesn't look like anything's coming through this.
Oh, sorry, the wolves. The wolves that get out. Yeah, I forgot.
They're dashing
No,
straight
Wolves
in.
that go.
Am I not the top of the initiative?
Wolves are very
There's-
last.
Actually, wolves are the last. I've got so many fucking initiative numbers written on my paper now.
You should feel bad.
Too many fucking goblins.
You're
I
bad.
know. It's Archie, then Kid, then Mooney, then Trog,
Then wolves.
then wolves. Goblins in between Trog and the wolves.
So all eight are dashing in. Do you want all eight to make an attack, or you just let me know?
I'll just since the wolves can see, I'll just reveal the area.
Man.
The wolves see what looks to be another kind of dingy barracks. They can see out into this. This leads kind of back up to the main hallway, the main front door. There's a door the goblins are sort of running away through. So that's what they see.
Okay. And how many
And
get
again,
attacks?
since it's kind of a narrow space, I'd imagine
Uh-huh.
not all of them could make it through, and they won't be able to hit the guy at the top since he's too far away. I'd say you could get four wolves in there to hit
Okay.
either Goblin 6 or Goblin 7. And 15 again is the number to beat.
And that is my okay. I'm on. That's 3 hits. First one is 5 points of damage. Second is also 5.
Which goblins would
And
you like those on?
Third is 4. So I'm going to do first 2 hits on Goblin 6, which is 10
Okay.
points total, and then 4 points on Goblin 7. And wolves
So-
are done.
The two wolves, that goblin's scrambling to push his way towards that door. The wolves leap on and start tearing apart. As the other wolf 6 is keeping the goblin 7's arm. Now back to Archie.
I'd like to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I go here, oh fuck, shit, dicks. If I go here, can I see Goblin number 7 or nah?
He would have half cover because of the rebel.
I would like to use my cunning action to just go here then. And then I'd like to attack utilizing my bow. Actually, no, fuck, I'm too close to use my bow. Knives.
Okay, go ahead and roll for me.
All right.
This goblin also hasn't attacked, so
Correct.
He's only railing.
And I have an ally close to it. Yes?
That's true. Oh yeah, with the wolves in the way.
Four
The
wolves.
wolves. With the wolves. I have my half
Yeah,
nimble.
I guess
Shooter
that's true.
save.
That's true.
They got pack
The
tactics.
wolves.
So advantage?
Yeah,
No.
they're within 5 feet.
All right. Natural 20 on the
That's
first
it.
one. So how does that work with us? Do I get
I'll be honest.
double?
You don't. I'll be honest. You don't really need to roll damage.
It doesn't stack.
It doesn't
It
stack
doesn't
like that?
No,
He doesn't need a roll, but Jesse
Can you
wants to know
imagine?
anyway.
you can roll if you want, but I'm just gonna delete him now.
You're going to delete him now? Well, I've used I already used my bonus action. Never mind. I can't double weapon. So he is
Yeah,
dead.
use your dash. He's dead.
Yeah.
Kid, you're up.
Knowing that I have my back covered and just hearing the sounds of us having what seems like a very decisive victory, I'm gonna try this door here. Is it unlocked?
It is unlocked.
Let's
I'm gonna
add more
throw
to
that
the
door.
list,
I'm gonna throw that door open.
Okay. Door opens. You see basically just what looks again like the entrance hall. Let me reveal it for you. Another 3 doors actually. Let me reveal that door a little bit better. But you see sort of the rest of the entrance hall with that door open.
Off to the left here. Can I get there, or is that like ruin? What I don't know what this green stuff is.
Perfect.
It looks green on my map at least.
Yeah, it's a rug.
A rug.
So this
Can
is
I?
all open
Can I
here?
get,
Could
Can
you
I
please
get
roll me a
there
dex? Could you roll me a dex saving throw?
Oh, it's a
yeah.
hole.
That is a 17.
17. You pass. It's not a hole. As you exit this, my notes. You guys went backwards. I have to find everything backwards.
We just fucked this
Although to be
dungeon
fair, I
in the ass.
shouldn't
You
have put a
should make
side
more
door
than
if I wasn't expecting you guys to get through it.
Right?
We
Like,
always go in through the back.
Yeah. So as you exit this door, there's actually
Jesse, don't wink.
you see just without being able to stop yourself, you step through this very thin copper wire,
Oh, fuck.
which snapped, causing this would have happened to you like right outside the door, basically within these 4 squares,
Okay.
causing part of the ceiling to collapse. You did make the save, so you're only going to take half damage, which is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage as chunks of rock and stone come crashing down onto your head.
Oh, fuck. Ow.
the one door we didn't check for traps.
But I can be here.
Yes, yeah, you can make it through. You just take the damage as you run through.
And it's doors to the north and to the east of me, right? Just a hallway.
Yeah, there's 2 doors to the north. One on the
Okay.
west side and one on the north side.
Right. That's what it looks like. Okay. I'm gonna fire my Eldritch Blast then down to whoever the fuck that is. What is that?
Goblin 5. Go ahead.
5. Cool. That's what I'm
Sure.
gonna do. All right. That is. Oh yeah, 20 on the first,
Yeah.
and that is 12 points of damage.
Goodbye.
Okay. All
As
right.
you go around a flank and then just blast him straight in the chest, he collapses.
Cool. And he was the last one. So with the rest of my movement speed, I'm just gonna get into this corner here.
Well, initiative's not over yet.
Not over.
No.
That's fine. Well, yeah. The rest of my movement.
You guys keep running in the exact perfect path to find literally every enemy. Let me roll initiative for these guys real quick and see where they land.
Oh, fuck.
Great.
DM.
They're actually full. Yes.
This is a door, yeah?
Sorry, which one? That is
This
also
right here.
doors.
Into here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, into that little narrow sort of triangle thing you can see.
Gotcha.
Those pajamas look comfy.
Thank you.
You
They are
look
quite comfy. Mooney, what's your dexterity?
Yikes. Oh, that just means
Plus
you can
1.
actually.
Or do you want total?
Yeah, because they have a +1 as well. What's your total?
13.
Oh no, they have a +2. Never mind. So he gets to go first. And actually, it's his turn. So now that they hear the sound of the collapsing ceiling and the sound of an Eldritch blast being shot basically right next to their door. This door next to Kid is going to swing open. I'll reveal the inside of that. Yeah, it's just sort of this narrow, basically where the arrow slits are. Whoops. Every time I hit reveal, it hides it instead. Basically where the arrow slits were, looking to the outside, to the front entrance. The door flies open. You see a goblin come out. He's going to take one look at you, Kid, and shoot at you with his short bow.
Well, fuck.
Where is this coming from?
Whoops, I just rolled
Across
3.
from me.
That's up across from Kid.
Going to my left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
To the left there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a 15.
That fucking misses.
Okay, so coming around the corner, shoots at you with the short bow, misses, striking the wall behind you. He's going to duck back around the side here. Goblin number 1 gets to go now. He's also going to shoot at you with his short bow. It's going to be a 14, so also misses. As the other arrow also goes wide. And he's going to just back up a little bit while keeping you in his sights. Mooney.
Yeah, I'm kind of out of the way of everything. So I'm going to... what's my movement? 30 feet. Put on the map.
I'd say at this point, Mooney and Trog, you probably don't know that Kid's fighting since you're so far away.
Yeah, I only have 30 movement feet anyway, so I'm going to make it to the... Can I make it outside the door?
With 30, where were you?
I was
You're
inside this room.
by the cheat at 5. They're each 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Or, no, you can basically make it to this square with 30.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to do that since I don't really know he's fighting yet. And for the wolves, I'm just going to have them go off and search a Kid once it's their turn.
Okay. With Trog first, and then the wolves.
Yep, I'm just moving over here towards Mooney and with following him.
Okay, and the wolves. Yeah, if you want to send the wolves up, the wolves can see Kid. So the wolves actually probably do know that Kid's getting. They would have seen the arrows come at him and him like dodging out of the way. So the wolves will know because they can see him.
So, seeing that, all 8 of them, I'm going to have them search to see whoever's fighting Kid.
So they're not going to be able to quite make it into the room, but they can pretty much make it up to like this green carpet area.
Okay.
I think they only have 30 feet of movement as well.
Mm-hmm.
So they won't be able to quite make it there yet. And then
Okay.
Kid, your turn.
Sorry. Almost back down.
Go faster. Go faster.
Yeah, you
All
idiot.
right. Yep. I'm gonna run into that doorway, and well, as I'm running, I'm gonna do my first Eldritch Blast Beam to number 1.
Okay.
And that is that's no good. 12 to hit.
12 doesn't hit. So the first beam smashes into the wall behind him. Can't quite get your aim right as you're sprinting forward.
Right in that doorway still. I'm going to use my second one to same guy. Yeah, number 1. That is
Alright.
okay, much better. 25 to hit.
Does hit.
And that
Surprisingly.
is God, what the fuck? That is 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. It smashes into him, and he's a little bit wobbly on his feet, but he manages to compose himself.
And instead of moving forward through that doorway, since I know that I didn't take him out, I'm going to back up as much as my movement speed will allow. Can I get back around this corner?
So you went 5.
I went 5.
Not quite. You'd probably be able to get to here.
No? All right,
Because you went
that's
10
fine.
forward
I'm just gonna go
and then 10 back and 10 down. Yeah.
well, I think I just went 5 forward, right? Isn't that what it is?
Oh,
Or
you're right.
is it
That's
10?
it. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's 5. Yeah, you could get around.
Yeah, I'm going to get around that corner just for cover and keep an eye on that doorway.
Okay, back to Goblin 2. Then Goblin 2 is going to step up again. I'll give you Porter cover since you sort of tucked around the corner. But he's going to take another shot at you with his bow. And that's going to be only like a 6. So ducking behind this stone wall, you're able to avoid the arrow, and he's going to, again, take cover behind here. Archie. Oh, I skipped fucking Archie again. Jesus.
It's okay.
You were supposed to go before Kid.
I'd like to get to here with my movement speed, and then can I? This is a door. Can I check it?
It
To see
is
if it's
unlocked.
open? Throw it open.
We got wolves
Crack it open.
everywhere.
Yeah.
More inside.
You throw it open. Inside, you see another one of these arrow slits rooms. Inside are 2 goblins. Hearing the sounds of the fight outside, they're sort of they're sort of hiding, trying to tuck themselves into the dark corners of the area, trying to just hope nobody sees them.
Is it an action to open the door, or
It's gonna be like a bonus action, right?
I'd say bonus action to open a door.
okay?
Unless you're attacking. If you don't have to attack the door to like bash it down or something, I'd say bonus
Okay,
action.
cool.
Yeah, or to like unlocking could be an action.
Unlocking the door.
But now
would
I'm
be an
just
action.
imagining Archie like at his height. He's just pounding on the door. Come out of here.
It's just like
You
if we
see
had
him
gone
there,
the
sort-
other way. If we had entered the other way, this would have all been terrifying. But like since we
Oh
killed
my God.
all the big guys already,
Horrific.
it's like we're the scary things, just running through, fucking everyone up.
Right.
Yeah, these goblins, like hearing the sounds of the wolves tearing people apart, we're just really hoping nobody came inside. They're sort of trying to tuck themselves in the corner and hide. So I'm going to add them to the initiative now. But
Can you imagine like trying to working our way through this dungeon right, and then ending with that battle?
Yeah.
That almost killed 2 of
Yeah.
us. Like,
yeah,
granted,
to be fair though,
Has
has anyone taken any damage this entire time?
these goblins are
Not this
fucking
game.
squishy, dude.
The only damage anyone's taken has been fucking rocks flying on your head.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
squishiest of goblins. But I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Mooney, you're up.
Can I not attack?
Oh, yes, you can. Sorry. There's a
Okay.
bonus action.
There's a lot going on, to be fair.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
okay. There's a lot going on here. 4 different battles. He's too close for me to use my bow, so I'm gonna just attack him with my knife.
Yeah, go for it.
Is he surprised or no? They know we're here, so he's not.
They know you're
surprised.
outside, so no surprise.
Yeah.
He hasn't attacked though, so you'll get your assist.
Assassinate, yeah, which is an auto hit. If it's 16 to hit,
That's it.
that hits. All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna send you to hell. Oh God. My dice stuck to my finger. It didn't go to the table. Fucking 4 points of damage. That's what I get. That's my fucking karma there.
So he sort of screams out as you like walk towards him with your knives out, and just sort of slash across his arms. What was that? Goblin number 3. Okay, now Mooney, your turn.
So in this area that I'm at right now, what do I hear more of? Archie stabbing or kid getting shot?
You can hear both.
That door is open, and that
door's
door is
open.
Yeah,
open.
you would have probably been able to see the arrow come flying towards Kid. So you know Kid's getting shot at. You can hear Archie and some goblins screaming outside.
Did you say that the door to the goblins is open, or just the door I'm standing at?
Yeah.
Basically,
The
every
door
door is
to
open
me.
now.
Yeah, that's
The door to him and the door the goblins are at is open, and the door by Archie with the goblins is also open.
Correct.
All right,
Fuck it.
yeah, I'm just gonna go to the top one. Ooh. Yeah, I can't get all the way, but I'm gonna use poison spray one more time. We'll use it on number 1.
Number 1, okay.
That's a con save.
Got a 17.
That passes.
and that is
So-
only a 10-foot range.
Oh, that's true. You wouldn't be able to hit him with that anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'll just be standing there outside the door then.
All right. Goblin number 3. Higher than Trog. Goblin number 3 is going to use Nimble Escape to take the disengage action to squeeze by Archie without an opportunity attack. 10, 15, 25. $30. And it's going to use its dash action to go another 30 feet and just run straight out the door.
Oh, that's a door?
15. That's like the shattered door you guys saw at the very, very beginning. That was sort of blown open. And this is like a 5-foot wall. He's going to jump over that wall. 25. He doesn't quite get off the map, but he's big now. Brings us to Trug.
I'm just gonna take my movement speed and just be here behind Kid, and then I'll hold my action if anything were to come out of the door to shoot at him.
All right. Wolves are up. So the wolves at this point are kind of split. There's about half that are closer to Archie and half that are closer to you, I'd say.
I'm gonna split those 8 up. Let me know who's able to attack, but 4 of them are going. Let me switch back to the map. 4 of them are attacking these 2. 2 of them are going to these goblins, and then 2 more are going to be chasing goblin number 3.
10, 15, 25. I think pretty much where they are, they could probably get to all. With 30 movement speed, they could get to all of them.
Okay.
Including 3?
Yeah, because they were basically all just standing in front of this door anyway.
Oh, gotcha.
They're pretty much just all on the carpet as they were making their way up to you. Actually, goblin number 3 probably a bit out of range.
Okay, so
But they can definitely make it into both the rooms.
3 is going to hit the top. Bottom one gets. Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Yep.
And then 3. They all miss anyway.
Okay.
So for the top, starting on goblin number 2, that'll be 7 points of damage
7 points of damage.
plus 8. So 15 on 2. And 6 points on number 1.
Also gone.
And then goblin number 4 is 6 points of damage. And that's everything.
Okay, number 4. And it's now goblin number 4's turn. Being kind of trapped in here with these wolves, he's just gonna drop his bow, pull out his scimitar, and take a swing at the closest one, which is only gonna be a 10, so it doesn't hit anyway. Brings us back up to Archie.
I would like to 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. So if I go here, oh fucking shitty dick. There, can I hit Goblin 3 with my bow?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I would like to do.
Right?
Hmm?
What's that?
Or am I before him?
No, Archie.
Archie
I kept
before
putting
me?
you before him. Archie had a 20
Oh, okay.
on initiative.
Okay, I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Okay, I just
I've been sitting at the
yeah,
corner for a while.
Yeah,
I just kept
no, if
forgetting
you
about
just
Archie.
hit me.
Gotcha. That makes more sense.
That is a 17 plus 8 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
8.
And that is a d6 plus 3 for damage, because I don't get anything on this one. No advantage or anything like that. And he's attacked, right?
He's actually no, this one
No.
has an attack still. He just ran away.
Oh,
He
okay.
ran right
Well
past
then.
me.
So that's an auto crit. Or no, I don't think I can do that. I gotta read up on that a little better. I'm just gonna keep rocking on that.
Well, isn't goblin number 3 the one that you already stabbed?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
But
We're
Goblin
just
3
gonna,
hasn't attacked himself.
Okay.
He's only made the dash. So I'm not sure if that affects assassinate. I'll look at it too after the session. Try and make sense of it.
okay. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. In
Okay, so
addition,
it has taken a turn.
okay, yeah, that's
Makes
where I
sense.
was wrong. It's an
Yep.
attack, not a turn. In addition, any hit you score against the creature that is surprised is a critical hit. Okay. So that's how that works. I was wondering,
So if
there's
it
a way
hasn't-
that it's stacked
Yeah.
that you could like make sure that you, yeah. Okay. Because it is brutal when you get it to work right.
Yeah. So advantage is anything that hasn't taken an action. And then auto crit is for things that are surprised.
Well,
Or something like that.
is that what we're getting out of that?
I don't know. I'll read it
That
later.
is-
Just,
oh yeah, okay.
Just take your time.
Okay, so for
We'll figure it out
that
afterwards.
one, the arrow is 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. So the arrow sinks right into his back as it's frantically scrambling away from these wolves. An ex-goblin.
Is he dead?
Now it's Kid's. He's dead.
Okay.
And now it's Kid's turn.
Okay. So I was planning on going after the guy that ran, but seeing him just get taken out and seeing Mooney ahead of me taking out the other guys, I'm gonna turn around and try this door behind me.
Also unlocked.
We're just
I'm
sweeping.
gonna open it. I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, I mean, we have wolves on our side. We have momentum on our side. I'm just gonna keep.
This is like SEAL Team 6 entering Bin Laden's fucking compound
It
at
is.
this point.
It is. There is violence of movement, and we are continuing on with that violence of movement. So yeah, I'm trying this door.
Okay, so the door unlocks. You enter what appears to be sort of just a kind of a hall. Let me so you see it. It's very dark. There is a unlit brazier in here. There is a little there is a little natural light that's filtering through now that the door is open. You see again 2 curtains this time that are sort of connected to this stone wall.
5,
as
10,
you go in.
15. Yeah, I'm hugging that wall on the way in. 15, 20, 25. I'm going to push open this curtain too.
Okay, you push open that curtain. Well, let me describe the hall here. So it's sort of like this high, narrow hall. It looks like it was, at one point, it could have been like a chapel or a shrine. You see these sort of angelic figures are sculpted along sort of like the upper part of the room. And then the brazier is also, it's cracked, it's not lit, but it's also sort of innately carved, excuse me. You push open the curtain, and you see a stone altar, which is covered with this blood-stained black cloth.
Fuck.
There's these sort of golden ritual implements. There's like a chalice and a censer that are carefully arranged on top of it. And inside, they haven't noticed you. Actually, they would have heard you coming because you're not being stealthy. So as you pull the curtain around, they do turn around and look at you. There are what look to be sort of 3 goblin priests who are at this altar that sort of turn around and take a look at you as you enter.
First one closest to me, which I guess would be Goblin Acolyte, the one that's closest. My first Eldritch Blast is 24 to hit.
Does indeed.
God, I keep rolling a 1 on damage here. So 1 plus 3, and then plus the other 3. That is 7 points of fire damage.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to fire another one at him too. And this one is 22 to hit.
Does indeed.
And that is 6 points of damage.
Okay, so that guy's
7
dead.
and 6.
That guy gets blasted. Let me roll initiative for these guys.
Yeah, and I cannot move. This is all my movement speed, so I'm right in this curtain doorway here.
3. Okay. Goblin Acolyte 2 actually also an 18. So what is your dex to see if he would have gone before or after you?
That's a great question. +1.
+1. Okay, so he would have gone before you. So actually, he gets to miss his turn.
Well,
for now.
Yeah, well, and this was my turn anyway. Like I was actively on my turn.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because if he would have had less dex, he would have gone now. But since it's higher, he'll actually wait till the top of the next order.
Oh, I understand.
To go before you. Yeah. Which means we're back to Mooney.
I'm going to check the doorknob straight in front of me to the north.
Also unlocked.
I will open.
Okay, you open that door and find a storeroom with also a door leading into the area that Kid is at. Another door that's on the western wall. It's just mostly what looks to be old cans of salted meat. There's some sacks of rotted grain in this sort of storage area. Among the supplies, you do see a bloody suit of chainmail, a heavy crossbow, and an unsheathed longsword that has that same symbol that you had seen on Sildar's crest, the sort of the symbol of the Lord's Alliance that's worked into the hilt of this longsword.
Interesting. I'm going to keep that in mind as I'm going to check the door to the east.
Also unlocked.
Open that. And once
Open
I
that.
see... Oh, sorry. East. East door.
Oh, the east door.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, okay. You can open that. You see what Kitsy's now. You see the acolyte, and you see this other sort of goblin priest that are standing at this altar.
Yep, and using all my movement speed, all 30, I'm going to go to acolyte number 2 and take a swing.
Alrighty, good.
Nat 20.
It does indeed hit.
Yay. Okay. Where's my 8? That is 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay, that guy's dead.
Using my
Goodbye.
quarterstaff.
So you just sort of crack him right across the skull as he collapses.
And I'll end my turn there.
Alrighty. It is now Lupo's turn. This cleric priest who is standing at the altar. He's going to turn around and cast Toll the Dead on... No, he's not. Yes, he is. He's going to cast Toll the Dead on Mooney. So you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Thankfully, that's my best one. Oh, that's not the best, though. That's a 10.
And okay, so you fail. And you're missing health points, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just check, because it does more damage if you're missing HP.
Oh, good.
So you are going to take... He's going to cast this at this level. Oh, he can't. He's not high enough level. Okay. You are going to take... 1d12. Max damage. You are taking 12 damage. Necrotic damage.
I fall
And
down
you-
straight on the floor.
Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Fuck.
No. And as Mooney collapses onto the ground, these wolves also sort of dissipate. As
Oh,
you get
yeah.
bonded.
Fuck.
Fuck. Because that was why I was ballsy as shit this entire time.
I know. That's why we all were.
Because we've had just monsters running around the castle with us.
Well, that tells everyone who saw the wolves disappear that something's wrong.
Correct?
That's true, actually. Frog, you're up.
I'm going to use my movement speed to come over to this other curtain. Now,
As you enter this hall, let me pull up real quick. One more thing.
Too ballsy. We got too ballsy.
Yep. No, he's
I was
been
throwing
chuckling
doors
to
open
himself. He's
left
like,
and right.
they're just running through. Just fucking wait. Just wait until my Balrog comes out.
My ball rod.
As you enter this room, I would like you to make a Dex saving throw.
But Kid didn't have to do it.
24.
24. Okay, you succeed. So you're able to, just out of the corner of your eye, you see something falling towards you as this worm-like monstrosity lands on the ground right as you ran by.
What in the dick shit is that?
So what you see is kind of like a... Just let me pull the fucking description. It's just like this worm-like creature. It has this sharp beak on its head surrounded by these 4 tentacles as it lands with a heavy thud as it tried to sort of land on top of you and grab you. Still your turn. So you can do what you would like with the Grick. or going into the other room, but it is now in the battle as well.
Some big old tremor monster.
I swear to God, for a second there, I was like, they named the worm, but like the goblins didn't have names.
No, that's just the name of the creature.
I've never heard of that before.
I had my crossbow ready. I'm shooting at it.
Okay, go ahead and roll a hit.
18.
18 does hit.
And that's 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. So as you hit it with your crossbow bolt, it does pierce through it, but it doesn't seem like it's doing as much as you would expect.
I think we might need some burny, fire.
And that is going to put us up to 10.
No.
Is Archie before?
No, sorry, Archie. It's Archie's turn. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I keep doing this.
All right. Archibald Swift-Tongue the Third. 1,
That's so weird. I was just about to say that.
4, 5. What? My name?
I was literally just the whole thing.
Oh. All right. I am here. I would like to. Can I see the worm from where I'm at?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to try to kill it with my bow.
Go ahead.
Shit. I don't know why I'm doing this as well, but fuck it. All right.
And then was 9:30 our ending time? Was that the?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I have to get ready for work.
I just wanted to make sure. It was 9:30 and not 9.
Right. Big Worm Boy, has he taken a turn yet?
No.
Alrighty. So the first one is a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay, let me roll again then for my advantage. Oof. Okay, so I did not hit.
Nope.
All right. Using my bonus action, I'd like to just kind of come in the rest of the way in the room. Like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There.
Alrighty. Kim. Not sure.
Okay. I see what's going on behind me, but Mooney is more concerning to me. So I'm actually going to step up and I'm going to allow this curtain to close behind me. And I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on this guy here, but I'm going to make it non-lethal.
Okay.
And that is 22 to hit on the first.
Yep.
And that's going to be 11 points of damage.
Alrighty.
And also non-lethal. It's going to be 25 to hit on the second.
Yep.
With 9 points of damage.
Okay. So he's unconscious.
Okay.
Both
And
shots
with my
strike him,
movement,
and he sort of smacks his head off the stone altar behind him and
cool.
collapses on the ground.
And I'm just going to kneel over Mooney, preparing to do Spare the Dying, but I can't do it this turn.
Alrighty. In which case, Mooney, you need to make a death saving throw. He's knocked out.
I live.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, this big old Grick's gonna make his way over to Trog. He's going to do a multi-attack. So he's going to swing his gross face tentacles out at you. And that is going to be a 24.
That hits.
Which will be 7 points of slashing damage.
Hey, you took damage.
And now that he sort of grabbed onto you with his tentacles, he's going to try and stab you with his beak, which is going to be a 13 to hit.
That misses.
So you're able to just sort of squirm out of the way as the beak comes towards you and stabs out and sort of whiffs. It is now your turn.
So its tentacles, is it touching my skin at all?
Oh yeah, that has to do a con save.
Smart.
Constitution 7.
He fails. And he takes 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
Poison.
Okay. So as the tentacles grab you, you can sort of see the skin start to burn a bit as it sort of screams out in pain, yet even as it's holding on to you to sort of stab you with its beak.
While it's grappled with me, I'm going to drop my crossbow and grab a bigger knife and just try to slash at the tentacles.
All right.
24 to hit.
Yep.
And 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Okay, again, as you're sort of slashing at it with your dagger, it seems like its skin seems pretty resistant. So you're not doing, with the crossbow and with the knife, you're not doing quite as much damage as you might expect. That brings us back up to Archie.
Okay. Seeing that my homeboy is in trouble, I would like to shoot him with the bow. Is Trog close enough for advantage?
Yeah, he's within 5 feet.
Okay. Good. I'm rolling like, oh shit. Let's go. This actually will be a lot of hours. Oh, good fucking hell. 12 points, or 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Right. Can I?
Nope.
Fuck it. I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay, so air comes out, sort of just careens off its thick, not leaving any noticeable damage. Kid.
Speaking in action.
Was that?
Does it take
Sneak.
an action to speak? To speak?
It takes an action to speak. It depends how much you want to say.
I just
You can
want to
say
yell.
a few words with a free action.
Right. Hey kid, you can fucking use your help in here, bud. Lena, you too.
That was too good. I'll let you say the first sentence.
Alright, it's my turn. I'm still bending over
Yeah,
Mooney.
good.
I'm casting Spare the Dying, and then with my movement speed, I am rushing back into the room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm making my way closer to Archie, but I cannot do anything else with my turn.
Okay. Then it is
This guy's
going
dead,
to
right?
be...
Oh yeah, that's right. It was non-lethal.
Not me. He's knocked out. It's going to be the Grick's turn. Grick still sort of grappling with Trog. Let me do the con saving throw again first. 9.
Fails. So 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. All right. And again, he's going to try and do a multi-attack on you. So tentacles first, and if those hit, he can do the beak. He's going to slap you with his tentacles, and that's going to be a 9.
That misses.
Okay. So since the tentacles miss, he can't complete the multi-attack. So what the Grick's going to do is he's going to sort of slither up around this way, staying in range of Trog, but trying to keep the rest of you guys sort of in sight. And that'll be the Grick's turn. Brings it back to Trog.
I'm gonna thunderclap, just whack right in his face.
Alrighty.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. His constitution is shit. Oh, but he rolled a 14.
So he had to beat 14. So would he fail then? Or is it beats it?
For saving throws, beats it.
Okay. Well, he takes 6 points of thunder damage.
6 points of damage. And you notice now that you're using thunder damage, it does seem like it's doing better damage. That brings us back to the top of the round, which is Archie.
I would like to just move here and then same old song and dance, my friends. Shoot him with my bow. Because that's all I can do.
Still within 5 feet.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Guys.
Holy fuck. That one is 17 to hit.
Does hit.
Holy shit. Thank the Lord. All right. And that is a sneak attack. Okay. 3d6. $14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. So this time, your arrow finds pretty good purchase. Right as it's opening its beak, your arrow sinks sort of straight down its throat. And the Grick is no more.
Thank goodness.
Hey.
And we can finally drop initiative after 2 hours.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
Mooney's down in the next room. I
I'd like
spared
to-
him from dropping out completely, but I'm gonna run back into that room.
I'm also going to follow him, and I'd like to return the favor and dump a health potion down my boy's furry, sweaty mouth.
Okay, go ahead and roll the healing for that.
Seeing that happen, I'm gonna stand over the unconscious goblin. Hey, I left this one alive just in case we had any questions for him.
What is a potion?
1d4 plus 4.
While they're doing this, I'm gonna turn around and say, "Let's check behind curtain number 7," and then I can say, "Oh, hey guys."
1d4 plus 4, 6 points of health for the old dare bear.
Thank you very much. I immediately
Yeah,
stand
good
up and
dog.
start swinging.
Kid, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Man, using D&D Beyond to roll this stuff is so great.
Why don't you have dice? Or were you
That is a
being
12, and it's because I don't trust dice anymore.
what?
A 12. You see Mooney stand up and just are windmilling, but you're able to get out of the way before he smacks you in the face.
I come back to it and I'm like, thank you. I guess I went out again. By the way, when there's time, some weird items over there. Look, something like that Sildar's part of, the King's Alliance.
All right.
Wait,
We
did I get it? What's it called?
secure the whole place?
It's Lord Alliance.
Lord's Alliance. Sorry.
Did we get the whole place covered, or is there still places we got to check out?
Right. I
There
think
was one other
You
room.
you didn't technically look in this room.
Yeah, I know. Andrew knows, but Kid wouldn't.
right. But are you telling us that it's empty, or
I'll be real
Go look at
honest. There's some goblins in there, but we can just say you killed them to speed things up.
That's
Don't
great.
have any, so don't have any special tricks, so I'm happy to just hand them away.
Okay.
Well, since we're already in this room, kind of looking at this ritualistic setup they have, with me kind of having a vague relationship with otherworldly entities, can I discern what is going on in this room?
Go ahead. And roll me. Okay.
I only rolled a 5, so this isn't anything like I've come to know. I mean, I have a very limited experience with the
No, you can see that
supernatural.
there's some D's or these sort of try to dabble. So there are.
Ian, you're breaking up again. Sorry. It might be better. It might be better.
How's Hong Kong?
Hong Kong
Okay,
is
that's much better.
wonderful this time of year.
So you can see that there were deities, so like the relief sort of carved into the shrine, and certain human deities that have now been covered up and replaced by a goblin deity that you don't recognize.
All right. Well, this castle used to belong to someone else. That's pretty much all I've been able to figure out. So, y'all know who this might be? Point up at the new deity.
Do I know this new god?
You can roll. Anyone who wants to check can roll religion.
Have I seen the truth?
I'm gonna. I love you. I'm gonna tap Jesse. I'm gonna tap Archie on the shoulder, and I'm going to cast guidance. So +4, plus D4.
Plus D4?
Yeah.
All right. So that is going to put me at 15, 16, 17, 18 on my religion check.
Religion check. Again, being not too familiar with goblin deities, you don't know which one this is. You do recognize the human deities, though.
Okay.
There's one of Mistra, who is the goddess of magic. One of Timora, which you would recognize from. Oh, you would all recognize Timora because you saw the shrine of Timora in Famine, goddess of luck. And
Is
there's also
Mistra
a carving. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
God or goddess of magic?
Goddess.
Goddess. Okay.
And one more carving of Lathandir, who is the god of the dawn.
What was the name of the goddess? Sorry.
The first one was Mistra. The second one was Timora. And then the third god was Lathandir. Lathandir.
Do I know? Would I know that like these three gods together, correlated to any kind of special like groups? Like I don't know how your religion like truly works, but like
Not necessarily. They're quite commonly worshipped deities amongst humans. They don't necessarily correlate to any specific
Like the three
organization.
together don't make the trinity of the Lord's Alliance
Right.
or anything like that. Okay.
Right. Yeah, they're just commonly worshipped
Right.
deities.
Do we know who the Lord's Alliance follow? Did we ever learn that? Or would I have
The
known
Lord's
that since I'm
Alliance.
not a huge fan of cops?
Yeah, I mean, the Lord's Alliance is a fairly well-known organization. They don't really follow any deity necessarily. I mean, the members are free to follow any deity they wish, but the Lord's
But they're
Alliance
not.
is not an explicitly religious organization.
Oh, okay.
It's more of a political one.
See, I envisioned them as like the Knights of Templar, kind of.
Right. No, it's not like an order of paladins. Right?
Okay, so it's more like the King's Guard. He just gave him a fancy name.
In a way. In a
Okay.
way, yeah.
I gotcha.
But they're not affiliated with the Empire. They're affiliated.
They're not affiliated. They're not affiliated with. They're not affiliated with any kingdom specifically, but they're sort of empowered by the kingdoms north of the Empire to sort of keep order. So they have some sort of like authority. Yeah.
Okay. That's because what's his face gave us the lowdown before.
Yeah,
right,
they don't.
Right.
They're not specifically controlled by any single kingdom, but they just operate within the kingdoms.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Right. Well, I don't want to get into anything too deep.
That's true. It is about time.
Yeah.
I mean, this is good.
5 minutes.
This is a good time as any to call it for the day.
To finish off, I'll lead them over to the items I saw in the next room. If we want to pick up.
Yeah, I'd like to pick up the items, grab what's his face, and then just start heading back to Faldwin or to Fondlin.
Oh, you don't want to interrogate.
You still got Gundren in the back room as well.
Yes, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Grab what's his face. Grab Gundren.
Oh, I think we grab the goblin.
We grab the goblin and leave him.
And the goblin. Oh yeah, I guess we.
This is your brother, right?
We do have questions for him. We can ask him here, or we can ask him back in town, which was a little bit of a trip. So I guess we could just wait until he comes to.
It'd be kind of a pain because we know what we're going to do with them after we're done asking the questions. Why would we drag them back to town?
Yeah. All right.
Actually,
well, we can. I guess we can.
I'll say that as Archie. Actually, right, fellas, you fucking know we're going to do this fucking guy, right? Like we're going to ask her questions. We're going to fucking bleed him out. So let's not fucking waste the time of dragging him back to town. That's just a lot of rigmarole. We'll just fucking figure this out.
We gotta maintain that thematic consistency of torture.
Right.
And
yeah.
Move on.
And you're gonna see a gleam in Archie's eye that you haven't seen in a few days.
All right. I propose we grab him, take him up to Gundren, and let Gundren be a part of this too. Because if any of us have suffered at the hands of these fuckers, it's been him.
Right, but I also think poetic justice to throw him on this here altar and then fucking question him that way.
Oh fuck! Let's bring Gundren down in that case, and we can figure that out. And
right,
yeah, because he might have some questions that we might not have. You know, having spent time in their company and all that shit.
Correct.
All right, cool. So we're gonna grab him and then figure things out down here.
Yeah.
In which case, we'll call it a day.
Good fucking.
We'll do the questioning next session.
Good game. Yeah, brutal. All right.
I want more dungeons like this. Oh,
that was brutal.
That was fun.
It was. Yeah.
Like just level 1 fucking runarounds.
When are you guys free again?
I'm back to work next week, so I can do the normal Sunday, Tuesday mornings.